to Code with Kaleem. In this video I come up with another topic, that is a switch case and how to use the switch case in Angular. In this video I'm going to cover the 4 points that why use switch case and apply and make switch case and apply default case, and at the end I will also cover the interview question as well. So guys, if you are new to this language, then remember the switch case exists in all the languages: Java, .NET, Flutter, Python, and everywhere. So it could be a one question that why we use switch case. As I just explained you that we are going to cover this one. So for switch case, remember, if you have 3 to 5 condition, then you can use the if condition. And if condition, I have already explained that in my previous video. You can find out that how we can use the if else condition and else if condition. But where we have to use the switch case, remember, whenever we have more than 5, you can say condition, then I will suggest, then it is highly recommended, it's not my suggestion, it is highly recommended that we should start use the switch case. For instance, if you have to compare the if we go with the as per my last video example of the color, then in that, if we have multiple colors, more than 6, 7, 8, 9 colors, then we will use the switch case. I will give you the example of that one, a practical example of that one. And it could you can also use the switch case, for instance, in like if you want to compare the days, if you want to compare the months, and you could have some other examples in your task as well. So now first let's jump into this one and understand this thing, how to use the switch case. So for instance, I'm going to define one div here, and in div I'm going to just define the ng switch with a property bind ng switch. For ng switch, I will just define the color attribute. Remember, this color attribute exists here. I already defined it here. You can define it on your side as well. And remember, at the end I will also publish this code to my GitHub as well, so you guys can also read it from there as well. So now let's jump into this one and define some switch cases here. So for switch case, how you can define that one switch case: h1 tag and h1 tag ng switch, ng switch case. And for this, for instance, I'm going to use the blue, and for blue color, let me define it here, blue color, and then as I will apply the style for this, and style will be colored red. Remember, it could be one mistake if you just do the typo mistake here and add the comma here, then it will not work. You can try it on your side. Remember, while you're doing this, especially this error normally done by the beginners, so you have to make sure that the comma should be here or right after the color. So I'm going to define the blue color here, right? So for blue color, I'm going to define it here, right? So blue color is defined. So now let's see whether it will work or not. So let's jump into this and see. Okay, you can see that blue color comes up here. Now let's go and apply some other switch cases. Let's see how we can apply this one. Another one, for instance, I'm going to define some other color. For instance, it could be black color. So for the black one, black color. So whether it will work or not, so in our case it will not work because we already have the condition of blue. So if I define the black color here, then we will see whether it work or not. Yes, it is working. So now let's define other cases that how it will work. So for the other cases, you can just copy paste and try it on your side as well, right? And for this, I'm going to define the red color here for the red color, and here it will be red color, right? So the red color is switch case also defined. Let's define another one. It could have yellow, and it could have a yellow color. So for yellow, okay, and you can define another one. For instance, I'm going to define some other one. It could be anything, pink color, pink, if it exists or not. Let's see, pink color. Yes, pink is there, so I'm going to find the pink color. And no, let's see that as we discussed. So now in this case we already discussed the how we can use the switch case, and we make switch cases. Now we'll define a default case. For the default case, for instance, if we haven't anything here, then what will be the action? So we're not getting anything, right? So we should define some default switch case here as well. For the default switch case, remember, for the default case you just define the h1 static nj default switch default, right? Don't define the equal to no color provided, right? So now let's see that whether it worked or not. So you can see that no color provided, right? So it's mean that we successfully apply the default case as well. So now the as we now let's move to the interview question. So for the interview question, remember the same thing that I have already explained you, that why we use switch case. This the answer will be the same that I already explained, but this could be an interview question as well, that whenever we have more than 4 to 5 conditions, then it will be highly recommended that we should go with the switch case instead of the NJ if, right? So and for the and it could be and second question could be how to use the default condition. Remember, to use the default condition you have to use NJ switch default and don't use the equal to in this one. So this is the case for the default. So guys, I hope that you've enjoyed this video and you learned something. So I'm going to also push this code to the GitHub, so in case if you have any question you can just leave a comment and I will help you on that as well. So many thanks to watch this video. Stay tuned and please subscribe my channel. Thank you.